Tips with Cameron. Today, part 2 in our 4-part series on NotebookLM. In the first video, we kind of looked at the basics, how to get started. Today, we're moving into what I think is more of the fun stuff. We're going to look at how teachers can use NotebookLM to save time, differentiate, and bring a little bit more creativity into planning. So, what can it actually do for us as teachers? Well, think of NotebookLM as your planning partner that never gets tired. You give it a source, or 10, maybe a curriculum document, an article, your own lesson notes, and it can flip that into summaries, quizzes, leveled explanations, and at some point coming soon, flashcards. What we need to know, it is not replacing teachers. But it gives us a very solid first draft so we can spend more of our energy connecting with students. Here are some ways I've been testing it out. Check it out. I went into the HDSB Code of Conduct. I also uploaded our school dress code policy and a school attire policy. So what I asked it to do, let me show you. Generate a hilarious poem for grade 8 students with everything they need to know about the dress code. This will pull content from the Code of Conduct, from the school dress code policy and the school attire policy, all found on HDSB. Let's see what it gives us back. Now, we won't read the whole thing, but I will save the notes so that when I share this notebook, you can read it. The Halton Board wants schools safe and so grand, an inclusive environment across the whole land. It's not just for giggles or fashion police delight, but learning. So learning can flourish both morning and night. It aligns with human rights and Safe Schools Act, you see. So everyone's welcome, especially you and me. So you can see how we can take something that might be difficult, not that fun to teach, and turn it into something better, something more engaging. And this really does a great job. So I've posted my poem over here by clicking, and I did it before, so I'm gonna do it again, by clicking Save to Note when you go to the bottom. It also gives some key takeaways, so it would be a great learning opportunity for your students. I asked for a 1-page handout for grade 3 students and their parents. What I'm gonna do though is I'm not gonna actually have it about the school dress code. I only want it about the HDSB Code of Conduct. So I unchecked those boxes, and now it will use just that one source to tell me about it. So we can see here what it's done is it has created our school's code of conduct, talking all about grade 3s and their parents, what we can all do to be great, all the most important pieces and how it summarized it. You can also click on the numbers to see exactly where has it pulled it and what is the exact words that it's used to turn this in. How did it get this idea? Differentiation, I can upload this reading and get 3 versions back. A simplified one for grade 3, a more complex one for grade 6, or maybe a better one for grade 12. And when I want a quick worksheet, I just ask for a glossary and 6 comprehension questions, and I could get that. Is that necessary for the Code of Conduct? Maybe not, but it works really well. Here's the other really cool piece. You can even share notebooks with a colleague so that you're building from the same set of sources. Imagine your whole department working in feeding in resources and getting a study guide out that everyone can use. Now, this isn't without careful consideration. First, keep the human in the loop. The tool drafts, but you are the professional who checks if it fits your class. Second, remember that NotebookLM only knows what you feed it. If your source is limited or one-sided, so will the output be. Use it as a starting point, not as the final word. So, for this week, we also have our learning challenge. Pick one piece of teacher material you already have, HDSB Code of Conduct, a lesson plan, a unit plan, class notes, or use the link notebook below. Upload it into NotebookLM and ask for a few different things. Ask it for a funny poem. Ask it for something that you could use with it. Ask it for a short quiz with answers and a leveled explanation for different age groups. Try one of these outputs with your class. So I'm still making my video overview here, but when it's done, I could share that out. I'd have a video on the HDSB Code of Conduct, and I could share that with my class. And I could explain how it was created with AI. They'd be learning about why it's important. They're not using AI, so we're fully covered, and students will get to learn an awful lot about that. Truly fun. Truly fun. If there's any ideas, questions, or anything you have, let me know. techtips@hdsb.ca. Remember, play, practice, pass on any questions. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.